Dan here, DD Speed Shop. It's a pretty good day. Lift time. Man. Tall garage and a lift. You might as well be sneezing. How's it going today, man? Good. Look at this unit, eh?
Everybody, welcome back, Bob.
Bob. So what do you want to do? Just...
So how long are we going to put this on?
Can you just like back in even a little further, just tilt it and then drive away from it?
Oh yeah.
Floor's fine, we're good.
Hey, back up into the door.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Bob's towing. I love Bob. We met Bob on day one. Well, I guess you would drop this thing off.
That's why I told everyone to welcome Bob back.
So yeah, the lift, so Wildfire Lift. Well, we'll get into it in a little bit, but he got dropped off at a little transport section or area, and I didn't have a trailer yet, so I called my good pal Bob. Let's drop this sucker right off. That's why I got you. I don't know how heavy it is. I don't think we're lifting it off, but if it'll slide off the back and we can just drive away, we should be good. Yeah, that's good. Well, it's heavier on flat ground than it is angled, I'll tell you that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. A little bit. We're good. It's still
here,
rolling?
Put the block under it.
Just toss the block under there.
Yeah.
We're good, we're good. All right. You should be good, just drive away. Oh yeah, that ain't happening. Just drive away slow, it'll be fine. Or can you suck this in even? You should be good. Just drive. What's that? Block it? I don't really have a whole lot. You don't think it's drive away and it'll just slide off the deck?
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. I'll hold it. I'm strong. I had a protein shake this morning.
We love Bob.
Yeah. Be fine. You got 2 feet. You can keep going. It's 2 feet and it'll be off.
You nailed it, Bob.
This thing's
There was
good.
no panic, right?
Yeah.
Cool, calm, collected.
Oh, yeah. All right. Get the man the money. It started off exciting. That might have been my fault. I did tell him just drop it off there. But hey, it only gave a slight dent. Yeah, I don't know what it hit. Oh, right there. Right there to right there. We'll just fix that up. We can probably do it right now with the wrench, actually. You want to do a little tri-5 repair on a wildfire lift day? This thing is, well, I assume it can't be any longer than that, so it should actually fit. I was worried it was going to feel kind of big, you know? Didn't even happen. So we'll break this thing down. I don't know what's in, obviously this. I think that's the jack, maybe? So here's the deal. We moved in here, and within the first 2 videos, I think, or a video, whatever, I get an email from Brad at Wildfire Lift. He goes, "Hey dude, the people who watch your show are crazy, and they, oh yeah, so that's the rolling jack." And he said, they're harassing me to get you a lift. And I'm like, oh, right on. So anyways.
The state of disbelief when you were like, what?
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting that. I'm like, oh, okay, that's awesome. So thank you guys for that, and obviously Brad over at Wildfire. But so he's like, hey, been watching you for a while. No bones about it. They work with a bunch of different kind of YouTubers, you know. Some of my good friends like Vice Grip, and my mortal enemies like Morsky Repair. Yeah, they support everybody. And he says, hey, you know, I saw what you were doing and this and that. We wanted to do something for you, but obviously in the other garages, there was no room. And I was like, yeah, there was no room. So he's watched the show. He gets the deal. I did tell him, I said, there's a pretty good chance I'll be pretty hard on gear. I really wish I had my Leatherman to cut this open. Excitement has taken over. And I thought I had a razor blade somewhere here too. All the carpet work we've been doing lately. But he says, use it as you see fit. And I said, you say that until day 1 I'm welding something to it and using it as a frame jig and stuff like that. But he knows what he's gotten into. So we've never really done a sponsored anything, I don't think.
Well, my gasser.
Oh yeah, Speedway helped us out on that. I forgot about that one. I got this. But it's been a while actually, eh? Man, enough of that.
But really, the people are who forced us into this.
Well,
because we were gonna wait. We had no funds left.
No, we are, we're broke. But I was looking on Facebook. Originally, I thought I would get one of those, a body shop lift like I kind of had before, and start with that, and just kind of carry on from there. But this is obviously going to be a huge step forward in my back, and honestly, my hair. It'll grow much longer. I don't get haircuts. I just let the creeper do the cutting.
Well, this will allow you to be a hair model for much longer.
So they packed this thing, I guess, pretty much how it's supposed to be. Hopefully there's an instruction manual somewhere. We don't have a forklift, we don't have the Bobcat, we don't have nothing, but we do have an engine crane. And I have one Danielle. So it should be just fine. So I think I'm gonna try and gingerly take this thing apart or find an instruction manual and set the engine crane up. We cleared off a little space here, and I'm thinking this thing's gonna live kind of in this area. This is where the tall door is. I do want to do something here with the tracks on this door and have them go a little higher, but we should be able to have like full lift, which is gonna be pretty freaking awesome. So, no more line. Oh, I already zip cut the board. Oops, there's already a couple of marks on it. Fine. You gotta get the first one out of the way, you know what I mean? So let's get this thing unpacked, start cleaning up some garbage, and you too can get into a fight putting a wildfire lift together with your girlfriend.
Okay, so Dan's unpacking. Full disclosure, I already recorded this clip, but didn't actually hit record.
So what you're saying is we're not even reality TV, we're just scripted.
Yeah, well, we're big deals now. Look at our lift.
Look at our lift.
So I'm going through the instruction manual and the parts. This is the best part. 20 minutes of reading now will save you 2+ hours of trouble later.
So they say. I have no patience, so it is probably for the best. I said in the last clip that Danielle didn't record. So these guys, actually this is for example, so all the locks and stuff, they're all pre-assembled on this style, or this lift I should say, these Wildfire boys. So they take a lot of that terrible A to B to Z, like 50,000 parts, it's already kind of together, so I'm assuming this is mostly just like the big, like 4 posts, the side things, it all just kind of goes together, fill it with fluid, and you're kind of there. Obviously, be a little bit more than that, but it's not like you're getting something, you know, right from Alibaba, which has like every single nut and bolt has to be put together and all that. And you know what? So when Wildfire Brad reached out, he said, oh yeah, we work with Vice Grip, and I said, okay. So I text Vice Grip, I'm like, hey man, what's the deal with these? He's like, they're awesome, super safe, they're the guys, never had an issue, like all this stuff. And like Derek was saying, when he first got his lift, he was worried people were gonna judge him and this and that, just like kind of we were. But he said, at the end of the day, when you're working on cars as much as we are, you wanna be under something that you really, really trust. And that is something I've kind of started to think about in my later years now. Like, car falls on you and Danny's out. So, my life is in your hands, Brad. But anyways, should be a good unit, and we'll get this thing kind of disassembled into pieces.
Should we just name this Brad?
Brad the lift?
We should get a paint
Angle
marker
grinded in there? Bradley.
and write Brad on it.
Well, sounds good to me. Look at all this stuff.
Okay, well, I'm gonna finish unpacking and laying this out like the instructions say.
I'm not following any instructions.
This is gonna be a long day. So the 20 minutes of reading has already proven to be working. So we're looking at these and we're like, well, those have a cap on top of them. How do we do that? But as you read on in the manual, they come off. You found a socket?
I don't have much for 1/2-inch drive out here, but I have a 7/8 and a 19mm, and just so happens, these are 7/8. Actually, I have an Amazon order of impact sockets, but they're not coming for a couple hours. But we do have to run out anyways to get hydraulic oil and some miscellaneous stuff. We should be able to, yeah, bang this thing apart right quick. I mean, it looks super simple. 4 posts, you put the front and back ends on, and I assume that's where these just kind of sit on, and that's kind of it. So, yeah, I thought this would be like a whole evening, 2 o'clock in the morning, but
I think putting the post part together is gonna be very easy. I actually think when we get to the hydraulics part is maybe where it might get.
no, that's ready to go.
They do that too?
I'm thinking that's a drop in, she's ready to rip. At least that's how I'm assuming.
Holy moly.
I am a glass half full kind of guy. We're gonna keep these bolts too.
Free bolts.
Unless they're needed, I guess. But hopefully not. Hopefully they're my bolts now.
Well, then definitely don't lose them.
You know what, Danielle? I don't need that kind of attitude in my life right now. Okay, our first fight's over. Only I cried. Okay, so can you grab that end? See how heavy this is for you.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry to all the people who are mad that I just said that.
That's the way she goes sometimes. Okay.
Does it count if I was praying he would make sure we didn't hurt ourselves?
I can't go further back. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm just taking my time.
You can't hurry up. What's the worst that'll happen? Put it down on these wheels. There you go. Look at that. This wasn't even in the instructions. We're smarter than the instructions.
Also, for everyone that's gonna comment about the heavy breathing,
We're out of shape. It's just the way she goes sometimes.
you can botch off right now.
Okay. So move this side over. Kick the back side there too. So it's somewhat legged up. Do we slide this on first? We need to put those
We have to put the nylon locks on.
before we put it on or during?
During, so that it locks. Lay out the crossbeam as shown above.
But they had them on first in the picture.
Before sliding crossbeam, use one of the nylon blocks on each side to lock the safety open.
Oh, I see. So we're just taking the safety apart. Ugh. Which, how does that work? Okay, jam that in there. Nope. Nope. Wasn't it strapping down when they did it? Nope.
This is straight up and down.
Did they do this?
Is that what they did? Oh yeah, they do. I was wrong
I
here.
didn't even need the instructions. I just needed common sense.
Meh.
Can I have another one?
I'm gonna show the people the action. Oh.
For as much room as we have, it's kind of snug in here. This one here.
Oh gosh.
It's only my fingers, it's fine. How'd we jam that one in there? Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, you have the corner should be in the corner actually.
Corner should be in the corner.
The corner should be in the corner.
I don't think it matters. Because it's just to get it down there. We're just taking the locks off.
All right. Well, I'll put them back then.
We're not following all the instructions. I'm really trying to not breathe like I'm gonna die here, but she's heavy.
What would you like me to do?
Well, I'm just gonna kind of load this on. Make sure that side doesn't fall off. There we go. Now this should just give it a push. Okay.
Oh, here, I'll hold that side.
Oh, there are two locks. We gotta take both locks? Is that what that is? That side. Just need a little once over. Why is this one stuck? Do I move this back? I'll lift it. Nope, slide the bottom piece.
Oh, this piece. Oh, I see.
Further. There you go.
Here, I'll hold this.
Oh, yeah. You gotta do this side now, though. That's good. It's almost too safe. I feel like we're missing something with the locks. There might have been something in the instructions there that we failed to notice. How many clicks did he go? I feel like that's a lot.
If I let this go, it'll tip.
No, it won't. It'll be fine.
Oh, it was fine.
Perfectly balanced. So they did that and they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You saw 7 squares sticking out. So I think it's kind of irrelevant. We're just going to stand it up, and that's what the height is that we're going to be working with. As long as they're the same, I think we're good. Okay, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to move this back.
Okay.
Good. 5.
Do we stand it up now? Wait, did you take the... Okay, yes, you can take the locks out.
Now we should be able to stand it up and it won't, whoops, shouldn't fall.
I feel like, should this not be attached?
Yeah, that's a further step. Remember we talked about that.
Oh.
All right. Oh no, short crotch, you ready to go?
Uh-huh. Oh gosh.
Are you ready? Or is it gonna be too much? You might need the engine crane, is what you're saying?
I just need to be
Yeah, put her down.
not at the end.
We need, you know what we should have done is put it under that one with the chain fall.
There's so much heavy breathing. I'm trying to
it's
breathe
heavy
away
so it
from the
doesn't
mic.
fall and crush my skull.
Well, if
Take a
we...
minute to ourselves. Okay, so we're gonna lower this carry-on a little more, so we gotta move through. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't burn us on a future step.
How can it? It's not connected to nothing.
It'll be lower.
Well, can't we lift it up after, once it's up?
I feel like that'll be heavy. Okay. Now we need the plastic pieces again. You do one? Think you got it?
How did you do this?
Just kind of hold. Oh. Just kind of pulled on it. Jammed her in there. You have to pull it up a little.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Corner to corner.
Yeah. So now this top one, push this one in a little.
Okay.
Move. And push it. Oh, you're still locked. That didn't move. Pull it back, the whole piece back. Is that moving?
It is not.
And play with the crossbar forward and back a little. No, the crossbar.
Is this a crossbar? Yes? I'm not quite sure what you're asking here. Let's switch sides.
Let's switch sides. Okay, just hold that one in. Good. Hold that in.
In?
Like push it out, like towards the outside. Push, push. There you go.
Oh, we're still going?
No, that's good. That one. Pull it straight up. Pull it. There you go. I give her up. Push down so she's on the locks. Solid effort.
Can you maybe double check
It's
that?
fine. As long as we're under, it can't fall. Okay, you want to grab that side again?
Okay. Well, let's let her rip, tater chip.
You think it's going to hit the, we got to pull it back a little. Yeah, it'd be close. Worst case, we'll struggle when it's hitting the thing. We only got to do this 2 more times. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, God. Sorry again.
There you go. There we go. It wasn't even super heavy.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
Honestly, now that we know how to do it, though, not bad.
I think that has to go at the back.
What do you mean? Why?
Is this the back side or the front side of the lift?
I think it doesn't matter. Doesn't it just turn?
Yeah, we'll figure it out the hard way. Let's read some more instructions. So we got 2 more to put together?
Don't we just have one more?
Well, 2 more posts.
Oh boy. All right. So the nylon locks are going in the locky part. Do you need me to twist it again?
I just need a little kick.
That's a pretty trick, I'm not gonna lie.
It's almost like they've thought this out.
I wonder how long it took for them to like think all this stuff out.
Yeah. They're a bunch of smart guys over there.
They are.
Okay.
So now we need to twist this.
Yeah, or we could just kind of push it off to the side and then build the other one right here. Either way,
Why does it have to be a 4-post lift?
For safety, Danielle. Well, realistically, we gotta have, because these have to go on there too. So no matter how you cut it, I wonder how much that'll move easy.
I think we have to use the engine crane.
I mean, just to slide it.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Do you want to put the wheels on it?
The wheels go on this.
Oh, the wheels go on this. How are we getting the wheels on this?
Well, they're super simple. They're that pin right here. A pin just fits in here. Then when you lower the lift, it fits in this bar. And as that goes down, it lifts the lift off the ground. It's super well thought out, I'm not gonna lie. That's a trick little thing. Really, we just got this. There. Now I'll build the other one. We actually could see this one if we could just drag this ahead. We might need the tow truck. That was like 75% effort with nothing.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
We're getting the truck with a strap. We'll drag it ahead.
R.I.P. floors. R.I.P.
Grab me that skate
Skate.
for the car.
Oh gosh, this is quite heavy. Oh gosh.
What's the chaos here?
Oh, do you know how hard it is to grab things with 2 hands with only 1 hand and then try to film with the other?
Not really. These are all good noises. Okay. So we gotta do. Oh, this slipped. Did it break something? This floor jack is a little on the girthy side. Maybe I'll just move the screen away. Do we have, can you roll that under? No, go back. There you go. Keep going. So as far as it goes?
Yes.
Just the 2 block things, the rollers, in line.
Let me just put these people down. Oops, that was my finger.
There. Yep, perfect. Okay. Let's see if this breaks anything. There.
Oh, I gotta tell you, you're very smart.
Well, what can I say? I've done it the hard way too many times in life. So we have another skate there. We should have one.
Yeah, it's on the other side. I'm gonna put them down and I'll go get it.
Okay. Okay, so we just kind of lifted this thing out of the way. You steer it your way. You gotta steer it more. You gotta hit those. There you go. So put this maybe off to the side. And then we're gonna have to drag this thing a little closer. Now, The instructions have it where this crossbeam is quite a bit higher, but such is life. We're gonna have to kind of crab walk this thing here, darling.
I'm coming. Just have to change the people's view.
So I'll just kind of, just make sure what tip. Okay, switch sides. It's definitely beefy. This is in the way now. Oh. How? We still got a ways to go, eh?
Well, is that where you want those ones? We can move those ones closer.
What's this?
I was just gonna say, if you don't want to just move those posts closer.
It's all the same. Whether we move these ones closer, the other ones closer.
And eventually, though, this will have wheels, right?
Huh?
Eventually, this will have wheels.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll...
Life will be easy. Where's the tape measure? We should maybe, It did say in the instructions.
It did.
To measure it. I have it pretty close.
Oh, remember when I said, let's take a minute and just follow the instructions? And you said, I only have fast.
That's right. How are we doing there? I think we're perfect.
Well, great.
Perfect dish. So now...
Here, I'm gonna try... Sorry, you guys. I know you probably want to be closer, but I think it's just best if you're kind of out of the way. Okay, what do you want me to do?
It's gotta go your way.
Well, we're like way over now, but...
You're past the thing?
Uh-huh.
I think we might eyeball it perfect. Okay, watch your hold on the sides here. Yeah, don't. They're called pinch points. Okay, I'm just gonna go down.
Okay, go slow.
Yeah. Full speed's all we got. So we gotta go. This has to go like there.
Oh, it has to go
You
with this.
yeah, the holes there.
The big hole. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, so right here.
You watch your fingers, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Keep going down or? Okay, good talk, good talk.
Okay, hold on. Let me push this back.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just get in the ballpark.
Okay. The silence.
Okay, so it's crooked.
Uh-huh.
So that's not too bad. So this side has to come in. And what's...
This has to come closer.
We gotta move that whole thing that way just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There's not lined
This is
up.
the pole.
So let's give that a... You give it a pull. Oh, there's weight on this, hang on. You gotta just give her a quick jack up. No problem.
I want to push. Oh gosh.
Where are the holes? Oh yeah, that's basically there. On that one. And we gotta go. Ooh, still got more to go. Or I can move this one, I guess, just a little. So that's about straight like that. has to go in just. Oh. Push over.
Yeah.
Oh. This may be a two-person deal here.
Do we do just one end first? Keep it on the thing and then put the other hole in?
Yeah, I just want it kind of close before we start messing with it, but I think it's good enough. We'll drop her down and... Is yours lined up?
Yeah.
Okay, you watch fingers?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how it's gotta be. That was loud. There we go.
Okay.
She basically lined up, so jam some bolts in there.
So.
And we'll get
Here, we'll kind of show you
up.
guys a little closer.
That's pretty good.
So, well, this has to come back a little bit. It's not.
Well, I think the bolts will bring it in, won't it?
Yeah. So we line up.
I think we put some bolts on it. It'll tell you exactly where she wants to be.
And so you put these plastic things in.
Little covers on it, yeah.
The covers.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This just has to kind of. Nope, that's not happening. We need to kick this. So we're kind of repositioned. We have to flip this over. So hopefully we can do that. The strap we're using and everything is a little sketchy. I don't really understand how we're gonna flip it in the strap. That seems a little dangerous. Keep it low, I guess, but will it, not really, eh? What did they say in the instructions? Just flip it? That seems, oh.
It literally says, flip the whole thing over. Oh.
We should grab one end and flip it.
They leaned it up a little bit on something.
Leaned it up. Okay, we'll have to re-rig this and try something different. So this isn't really what I think is super.
We'll be back.
Okay, we got her flipped. Flipping that was a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. That would have been, I mean, we got it with a couple of, back and forth rigging and some screwing around. But I will say a couple of guys would be nice. So now I think what we're gonna do, after reading instructions, we're gonna have the pump on this side, which I guess your options are, I think we might have this thing flipped around. This is actually the front, but we're gonna use it as the back, remember, which is kind of the way we put it together. And obviously we're gonna enter that way, but it has the things where you can run ramps, I believe on either side, so we can actually use this thing any way we want, which may actually be not a bad plan. We could have this like slightly pushed over, for instance, where we want it, and then we could drive the 55 in facing this way, lift it up or do whatever, because it'd be a little tight leaving, obviously, if we were on line with the door, but we'll have to play that one by ear, but she's sturdy. I gotta get some impact sockets. I just did that by hand with some wrenches. But at this point now, I think we have to run the cables. Is that the next step?
Yes.
So that is where I'm kind of under here. Everything's zip tied. So again, this thing, it just comes so close to being assembled. Like I've seen guys at the shops I've been over the years, and it takes them like a full day to put a 4-post together. And we're a couple hours into this thing with zero experience and no tools and an engine crane.
And a Danielle. We'll call a spade a spade.
What's that?
And a Danielle.
We're a man and a half, but we're getting there. So it's pretty, I guess it's well done. I mean, it's sturdy and it's pre-run, which, I mean, I've seen the guys, the Hunter guys at the shops running cables and screwing around and all sorts of stuff over the years, and man, you got to kind of know where things go. And this is pretty well self-explanatory. I mean, this short cable is probably going to go there, and this long cable is going to go across and up to there, and that's all there is to it. The only thing I guess we got to decide is where we're at. We may have to pull this ram out, because the ram is all the way in, which would probably mean the ram's all the way in. The cables would be as short as possible, so it would be high, right? I think there was something in there about moving this ram manually. Was that a thing I saw?
I don't know, I'd have to go read it.
Oh yeah, there we go. So that moves like nothing. Oh, it's got little rollers on it and stuff. So yeah, we just got to extend this ram out. Okay. And now I assume we don't need no stinking instructions. It's only our lives at risk. I've seen guys do this a bunch of times. I've been under one lots. So this, which one is this? I think it's gonna go through here, around there, and up. Do you wanna double check with the instructions real quick? Or?
I sure do. We'll be back.
See if I got it right. Does it say how much we should put these on? So basically just pull the rams out and
1 inch of thread sticking out the top.
1 inch.
This will allow you to adjust both up and down on the threads. Repeat this process on all 4 posts.
Okay, so we have the ram all the way out, which means there's lots of extra cable. So we'll just kind of do that. So this one, this one is, well, okay. So we'll do this one, this dealio. So I took the nuts off, so it's easier through the opening.
You wanna pass me those?
I'd rather just lose them. Look at that. This hoist, and now with Brad around here, I don't even need you no more. He'll be able to lift more, hold more. Pretty sure he cooks good burgers too.
I'd like to make one thing clear. You are not gonna do this without me.
Oh yeah, no, I need a little bit of emotional support.
And physical.
Let's get physical. Okay, so we just kind of, oh, what are we caught on? That out. That cable's good there. Wrap that around there. Like that. And then just throw this guy on. Okay. Can you route that for me? So outside, then inside. Is that right? Inside, outside, then inside?
Oh wait, like outside like that and then inside like
Yeah,
that?
whatever the instructions say.
I don't think that I'm doing it right. Hold on.
No, it goes on the outside and then like that.
So yeah, I had it right the first time and it made me question myself.
Oh, there's too much slack. So we'll do the other ones and then maybe push the ram back just to kind of show. I think ultimately you probably got to run this thing up and down a few times and bleed all the air out of the system, because that's what obviously is in there right now. So let's get those ones dialed. You know, we don't have a step ladder to hang the pump. And we need the pump to raise the hoist. Okay, let's get these two dialed together, and then maybe we'll run out and get a few things. But honestly, that's kind of, I think, the tricky part. Pretty simple.
Time check, it's been 3 hours.
3 hours, not bad. So this, I guess this is right. So we're back. We just ran out to P Auto there. I need to get some hydraulic fluid. And actually some vice grips, because I couldn't find any, so we were there. We bought some genuine urban vice grips.
Princess Auto provides.
So now we're just putting this mount on for the pump. So the instructions say to kind of put it on while it's on there, but I just ripped it off, put this little cap on, and I'll restring that cable. Danny will pass it to me when I'm up there. Then we can hang the pump, and then really, we're supposed to put some safety covers on all the cables, but I think we might have pulled the ram out a little far, so we'll have to kind of readjust and get those kind of locked in a little. So this. Oh, she passed me that cable. The other thing, I don't know if I explained it or not, I had the cable done wrong. I had a bolt top and bottom, but clearly instructions is this goes through washer and then 2 nuts that act as a jam nut, I guess. So.
Which nuts?
Not saying it.
Oh, come on.
But now.
I've worked so hard today.
So this, like obviously there's too much slack, so we gotta take that, and now we just need the hardware.
And we installed this safety.
Oh yeah, that wasn't on there, so yeah, we did that. We just gotta hang the pump, and then there's one hydraulic line that goes to there. I think that's kind of it. The only concern, I don't know if I mentioned or not, this thing does want a 20 amp breaker, and I think we only have 15s in here. So we'll see, it might be a bit of a hard start, but yeah, we'll figure that out. Ooh, this is heavy. Do we have the hardware for this?
Let me look.
So we should just be able to do that. Then there's one hydraulic line to be hooked up. And I kind of think, I mean, then there's like ramps and whatnot we got to deal with, and little safety stops for rolling. But not too bad. Then we just got to dump this thing in there, which might be a bit of a trick.
Oh no, I need to
yeah, these are the he was talking about. He wanted these Wildfire Lifts. Ugh, it's gross, baby.
One of these is I think it's this one.
Sure? Pretty sure?
I'll bring both.
Okay, well, let's hang the pump, and then we'll run some lines. So that's it, eh? Neat. And hopefully we should be able to kind of let this thing do a little bit of work. Are these them? M8. Yeah, I think that's right. M8's pretty small. That's what we're using.
So far, in total, it's probably been about 3.5 hours. We did take an hour break. And then we did take like an hour to go to Princess Auto.
Yeah, we did a little screwing around, but overall, not bad. Definitely moving pretty quick. You gotta put that down because you have to hold this or put the bolts in for me. So we'll be right back. So it's a little, we just plugged it in and we're gonna pull the cables in a little bit. Sure, a little unhappy on startup. You can kind of hear it go, 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 go. So we'll have to change the breaker or something like that there. Actually, the compressor does have the right power, but it has a goofy plug-in. So I just make a, what's it called, an extension cord for that.
Hold on, we gotta fix the things.
Well, I just wanted to, did we screw it up already?
It just needs to come out a little.
I was watching everyone but that one. Now it might be too tight. We might have boned it.
Can't you just let it down a bit?
I don't think the locks are hooked up yet because I have to get under it and tighten them. I didn't want to be messing with the locks while I was under it when the cables had all that tension, you know what I mean? Or slack. So I thought it was probably a good idea to maybe just take a little bit of tension out. Where's that block of wood?
Right there, holding instructions.
We don't need instructions.
We definitely needed the
We
instructions.
need the instructions, yeah.
Take the time, read them. I would say give them a full read before you open any of the boxes.
Good enough. Oh, you know, might have to do a little bit of both. I don't want it to go on the next lock, which is gonna be close to it. We can also take some out of this this deal. You want to see if you can get it fit over?
Sure.
She's too tight?
Yeah. Can you just take that off all the way and then do it?
Oh, you just need to put a little Danielle in it. You'll be fine. Take
Oh, Danielle is weak.
Tell me about it.
But yes, read the whole instruction booklet and then have it nearby you. And just go slow with the building. Don't rush it. Don't go from bit to bit before you're fully done the next one.
I struggle with that. They're all on? Man. Those ones going, or are they on? Okay, so those need tighten for sure. There you go, so that's on the locks. Can you run that?
Run it how?
Just lift it?
You can't lift it.
Oh, right, because it's on, the weight's on it. That was my mistake, actually. I'm new at this.
Wait, lift it now?
Yeah, do it now? Okay, so we gotta tighten that. You can let it down. Because there's a rod that goes all the way through, and I think it's just loose. Actually, no, I know it's loose, but I didn't tighten it. So you gotta make sure that's good, but it feels like it's the right amount of tension. So snug that up. That should make the locks work both ways. Then it should be able to go up and down, in theory. So, it's kind of fun.
It is fun. Should we put the safety things on now?
Yeah, it's fine. The locks are on, so if it does fall, it can't go anywhere. I mean, like, the odds of anything happening were slim to none. I just mentally, I wanted it taken care of.
But I mean these safeties.
Oh, those can go on. Yeah, you can slam those on while I tighten up the locks, because that just covers all this hot mess, so you're not going to get any finger issues, right? And then all that's left is if we put the block-off plates on, or the stop plates. It's got 4 of them? How does that work?
You put them on each end.
We can't put them on each end. It has to have ramps on one side. It's got a...
Well, if you're storing a car, I think you'd put it on each end.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of feel like these just sit in. I don't think they do anything
No, they
else.
get screwed in.
Do they? Are you sure?
I thought they did from the picture, but...
Oh, that's fine, just like that. Okay, well, I'm going to tighten that thing up underneath, and then you can put the covers on everything. Then we should be able to run it up and down, if that works. This engine crane in, then a quick 55 Chevy on it, and then dinner. Okay, so we got her down on its little caster wheels, which is actually quite handy. So I think that's probably just for moving it around. And you gotta take those off when you're lifting the car. We're gonna go ahead and put this in. This is the little center jack. I don't know if there's a front and a back to it, but this is the way we're doing it. Well, you put these stops in, now it made it difficult for me. So the way this works, it's like a little pit jack, and the arms are extendable in and out. What do we got them? To fit whatever the width is, but I'm thinking it should be pretty close. So these little wheels have springs in them, so it goes easy. But then once you start to lift, these wheels come up on the springs, and then it rides in this channel. So it's sturdy. So let's see. See if we got to adjust these or. Oh, it's swinging. Okay, so we're gonna have to adjust them. Okay, that side's on. Now, I don't know if the screws are gonna be tight on it. I have to ship them loose. Okay. Now
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to do the whole track.
whole track.
And I tell you, I ain't got the energy for that.
No, this is pretty simple. Should be kind of get it as center as it can. I mean, it's not. I'll put this. And that'll be in. Okay. Huh?
Pretty nifty.
Fading. So cool. You could rock two of these, I guess, if you really wanted to.
And the instructions say you have to release the pressure first.
Oh, that thing? But this should now roll nice and easy, which it does, so that's mint. I'm not going to hook that up or nothing today anyways. But anyway, what I want this to do is, so the power, obviously it's a little cranky, but when it goes up, and we've done zero adjustment, we just put this thing together, I still got to tighten those all the way up. But you can hear it go up, and all the locks hit at the exact same time, like right out of the box, which is like, anybody's had a 4-post lift that, I've seen that lots, but. So it comes off the wheels. They're all gonna snap together here. All at once, that's cool. Drop down the lock, she ain't going nowhere. So let's tighten up those top things a little bit. We ran it up and down a couple times, got all the air out of the system, so that's cool. We gotta release the pressure on this
Yeah,
thing.
here, read this instruction.
So we'll do that right quick. Oh yeah, there's a little relief. I just don't even have, oh, we have an airline, but I don't have any fittings. The odds of it being the same are 0. So that'll be a future Dan problem. I would like to put a 55 Chevrolet on this tonight before we have some dinner.
I think we have one in stock.
So we're there. We'll put the ramps in the front. I think that's all the bits and pieces. There's 2 little stoppers there. I don't know what those are for. We'll have to look at that. But yeah, that's pretty slick. Let's get a car on it. So we'll drop her down. Oh yeah, I gotta lift it up first. You gotta change that power. But this is how the wheels work. So you drop it down. It's on the posts. As you go down, it just works like a lever. And just the weight of the lift itself. So it just kind of lifts it off the ground.
And not by much, just enough so that you can move it.
Oh.
Right into the floor pan.
We clamped. We dropped it right on the extension cord. That's why we can have nice things. So let's go ahead and maybe clean up a little bit. We'll align this. We got to get the tow truck and drag that car around. That's going to be the hassle.
And then we're gonna have to back it on with the tow truck.
You can drive it on.
How can you drive it on?
I lift up at the back wheels and you can drive it in.
Yeah.
Stupid geniuses. Yeah, it moves. Once the wheels are kind of turned, she moves easy. Okay, let's get the junk out of here. Put a car on this thing and then go order some food because I'm starving. How am I doing there?
You need to go right. Okay, straight. Straighten out. No, straighten out. Stop.
What?
You need to go back and straighten out. Okay, stop. Okay, stop, hon. You gotta straight now. Like turn the wheel.
What way? You're not giving me any directions here.
The car needs to go left a little.
Left?
Just a little. Yeah. Wait.
What's going on here?
I'm having a hard time describing it. You want to just pop out and look like you're just a little bit too close to the edge there.
What? We're already on it. We're good.
Do you see what I mean?
I think it's fine.
Do you?
It's got 2 inches and then the whole tire has to come off first for us to really have an issue.
All right. Sorry for all the shouting, but he couldn't hear me.
That squared up?
Yeah.
Is it better or worse?
You're right on the edge. Whoa. We're so close.
How's that?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're good. Oh, the bump stops are there. I forgot. Had to panic a second.
You're panic.com?
Well, it's a little worrisome if you've never done it before.
Worst case, it falls off.
And then who gets the blame?
You do.
Exactly.
Can you put a couple of those fine blocks to a spot on the back wheel?
Yes. Both of them?
Just do front and back of one wheel.
The front and back of one wheel?
That way it can't roll forward or backwards.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was nerve-wracking. It'll be much nicer when the cars can drive on.
Oh yeah, when'll that happen?
girl
You know
can
what? The next 55 Chevy we buy, maybe it'll run and drive right on there.
A girl can dream.
We just need a winch, garage winch.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the stops. For extra safety.
Yeah, so you can peel these off. put those on if you really want.
Yes, I do.
Now it really can't fall.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe. Oh, she's a little off to the side here. You didn't really guide me in.
What do you mean?
I'm just joking. It's fine. Oh, it's on the cord again.
You did that.
How are we dealing with this?
Like the whole lift is on the cord?
Yeah. We're gonna sacrifice this cord. Just give me another one. I'm not moving it. We're just gonna make it safety. Grab me another cord off the cord stand. Wow. That cord is as good as junk. We're trying not to make a mess in here. What do you just... I had it all perfectly ordered. You know what I need? And I should get is a cord that's on a reel.
Ooh, yes.
So it can't, this can't
And then just put it right on the wall.
this can't be the situation anymore.
Man, as if we did that, huh?
Yeah, you were right there looking at it.
I wasn't.
Not looking?
Yeah.
Oh. It doesn't like this cord. It's not a heavy duty one. Well, let's just risk it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? So we need heavy duty cord. And, well, I just need a cord for that other plug is all I really need. Doesn't like the starty. Sometimes you just gotta power through that. Look at that. I've never worked on a Tri-5 Chevy like this before.
I'm really happy for you.
It was pretty slick.
I don't know why this is making me so emotional. I don't know.
I ordered a drive shaft today. It's gonna be so nice putting in a drive shaft, not being on jack stands. Measuring a drive shaft, just walking under it. Oh man, this is gonna be nice. Oh, that's probably lots, eh? Put her on the locks. Guess you could go up one more, but look at that. Smells like gas. What could it be? So this lift, they have a few different options. Think it'll start again or it's gonna be unhappy? Oh yeah, she's good. She's good. We'll give her one more. We're not hitting nothing, eh?
We got lots of room.
Lots of room. So this one here, oh wow. This lift.
Here, let's get you a light. It's dark.
Start.
Under there.
I feel like a semi-professional YouTuber.
None of these light, where's the light that we just had?
Oh man, hooking up the torque converter, everything is gonna be so nice.
We need a light.
I should unplug this so we don't start a concrete fire.
Where's my lights?
I'll just shut it off and we'll find one. Man. I've never like walked under a Tri-5 Chevy other than when I had it at work when I was doing an alignment on it. Look, I'm gonna be able to change the tie rod end just like this.
It does smell like gas.
Yeah, something must be leaking. Oh, you know what it is? There's a vent on this tank and I don't have it plugged. So there's a few different options for these lifts. I'll just give you the 99-cent tour. This is the, I think the truck one, 9,000 pound, just has a little bit more lift. They make one 9,000 pounds, slightly less lift. And then they make some hot rod ones, which even go lower, I believe. And maybe they just have wider pads. Not gonna lie, there's a few different options there, but I trusted Brad, whatever he sent me, I was stoked on. So there you have it. Hanging out under a Tri-5 Chevrolet. This can make life so much easier. Like just, if we wanted to now, we could actually change the transmission without having to pull the whole motor and stuff out, or do a transmission on your back on jack stands. Oof. Now, these guys here, again, they're not, I mean, I wouldn't say they're cheap, but they're very fairly priced. They're less than the big guys. And talking to Brad, their plan isn't to kind of compete with the, you know, the Hunters and those guys. This is an at-home kind of deal, I guess like commercial maybe, but it's meant for people like us who have hot rods and whatever is affordable. I can't stop looking at it. It would have been so much easier to do the braces at this, like, I have this gnarly burn on my neck from a piece of slag falling on me. Doing exhaust, drive shafts. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. And then like I said, if you wanna do brakes and all that, you'll just pull this ahead. There's little extensions on these pads. So you lift it on the frame or the diff or whatever you kind of want to. That'll lift it up and we're all good. But that's really it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And you know what, again, thank you guys, because you guys went and bugged old Bradley at Wildfire until he kind of reached out. I was like, oh, I'm being scammed. He's like, hey Dan, Brad here at Wildfire Lift. We'd like to work with you. And I'm like, not today, scammer. And that turns out it's real, so that's amazing. Anyway, that's where we're gonna leave it. I think that's a pretty good day. What does Danny have to say?
Well, we didn't fight.
We didn't fight. It took us,
I'd say probably about 4.5 hours.
5 hours for sure. And there's still little things that have to be done, I guess. We didn't put, there's a drip tray that can go on here. We didn't put that on there. I don't think I'm really gonna use the drip tray, let's be honest. Yeah, so that's there and has a little drip tray goes on, but it looks like it's nothing to put on. We'll put that away. We gotta build a rack for those arms. And then I need to probably attach some sort of a electrical and you know what I can probably do is actually run electrical and have it on a cord so it goes out and plugs in, then goes back. That's the plan right there. Do that, and then air, because it needs compressed air for this ram to work. But that's it for now. It's gotten kind of late here, and I actually have to travel for work tomorrow, so I'll be gone for a few days. So we'll leave this thing just like this. You know, I'll park the Caprice under it and see if it, come on, it's a trustworthy unit right here. Man. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you guys for reaching out and having my back. I'm not really used to that, but I sure do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one, which we will be working underneath a Tri-5 Chevy, and you'll actually see what I'm doing, and I won't be cursing my life. Wow. What a concept. See you on the next one.
What's with all these screws?
Their performance. Focus on the lift. Let's not go ahead and judge anyone else's handiwork.
Wow, who did these welds?
Which ones?
On that brace. Who did these welds?
That's a rough one. That's a rough one. We're not gonna look at those.
Wow, we're really gonna be able to judge you now.
Yeah. Man, this thing, look how solid this car is underneath though, eh? This is gonna make it so much nicer when I get a car to be able to like, oh, look at this and look at that and everything. Like it's a pretty nice unit. A little bit of paint or undercoating under there. We'll be all set. I'm starving.